Hello, super students! Did you know that your amazing brain is mostly made of water? It's true. Think of your brain like a brilliant super-powered sponge. For it to work its magic, helping you learn new things, solve tricky problems, and remember important facts for your exams, it needs to be full of water. When it has enough water, all the messages inside your brain can zip around super fast. This means you can think clearly, focus on your books, and feel full of energy. A happy, hydrated brain is a clever brain, ready to soak up all that knowledge like a sponge soaks up water. So, what happens when your brain sponge starts to dry out a little? This is called dehydration, and it can make studying feel really tough. You might start to feel tired even if you've had a good night's sleep. Your head might feel a bit fuzzy or start to ache. It can be hard to keep your eyes on the page, and you might find yourself reading the same sentence over and over again. This is your brain's way of sending you a signal, a little SOS message that says, "Hey, I'm thirsty down here. Please send some water." Not getting enough to drink can make you feel grumpy and make it much harder to learn. The good news is that keeping your brain happy is super easy. You don't need a complicated plan or expensive gadgets. All you need is water and a good routine. Just by sipping water at the right times, you can turn your brain power all the way up. It's like giving your brain a secret superpower that helps you stay sharp and focused. You'll find it easier to understand your lessons, remember facts for your tests, and even come up with brilliant new ideas. A little bit of water can make a huge difference to your whole study day. Remember, waiting until you feel really thirsty isn't the best plan. Thirst is actually one of the last signs your body gives you that it needs a drink. By the time you feel thirsty, your brain might already be struggling a little bit. The trick is to drink small amounts of water regularly throughout the day, even before you feel the need. This keeps your brain constantly topped up and in its best working condition. Think of it like charging your favorite device. You don't wait until the battery is at zero. You keep it charged so it's always ready to go. Your first super sip of the day should happen right after you wake up. While you were sleeping and dreaming, your body was busy working and using up its water supply. So when you wake up, your brain is ready for its first drink of the day. A glass of cool fresh water is the perfect way to wake up your mind and body. It helps to clear away any sleepiness and gets your brain's engine running for the day ahead. This simple morning habit kickstarts your hydration and sets you up for a day of fantastic focus and learning. The second key time for a drink is just before you sit down to study. Think of this as your pre-study power-up. Having a glass of water about 20 to 30 minutes before you open your books gives your body time to absorb it. This ensures your brain is fully hydrated and ready to concentrate right from the very first page. It's like giving your brain a fresh, clean slate to write all that new information on. It helps you get into the zone faster and stops you from feeling sluggish when you're just getting started with a tricky subject like maths or science. Next up is the mid-study break sip. It's so important to take short breaks while you study, maybe for about 5 minutes every hour. This is the perfect time to stand up, stretch your legs, and have another drink. Sipping water during your break does two brilliant things at once. It rehydrates your brain, which has been working hard, and the act of getting up for a drink helps to reset your focus. It stops you from getting bored or tired and makes sure you are just as sharp in the second half of your study session as you were in the first. Finally, don't forget the post-study sip. Once you've closed your books for the day, your brain has done a lot of heavy lifting. It's like a muscle that has just had a big workout. Drinking a glass of water after you finish helps your brain to recover. It also plays a really important role in helping you store all the new information you've just learned. This is called memory consolidation, and staying hydrated helps this process work properly. This final sip is your reward for all your hard work and helps make sure those facts stick in your memory for when you need them. So, what are the best drinks for your brain? Number 1, without a doubt, is plain old water. It's the perfect pure fuel for your mind with no added sugar or other things that can get in the way of your focus. If you find plain water a bit boring, you can easily make it more exciting. Try adding a slice of lemon, a few cucumber ribbons, a sprig of mint, or some berries. This adds a lovely flavor without any of the bad stuff. Another great option is herbal tea, like peppermint tea for focus or chamomile tea for when you need to feel calm. Now let's talk about the brain baddies, the drinks you should try to avoid, especially when you are studying. The biggest culprits are sugary drinks like fizzy pop, sweetened juices, and energy drinks. They might give you a quick burst of energy, but it's followed by a big crash. This sugar crash can leave you feeling tired, unfocused, and even more sluggish than before. These drinks can make your energy levels go up and down like a roller coaster, which is the last thing you need when you're trying to concentrate on your homework. What about drinks with caffeine, like coffee or some teas? For older students, a small amount of caffeine can sometimes help with alertness, but it's a tricky one. Too much caffeine can make you feel jittery, anxious, and unable to sit still, which makes focusing very difficult. It can also interfere with your sleep, and getting a good night's rest is one of the most important things you can do for your brain. For younger students, it's best to avoid caffeine altogether and stick to water or herbal teas to keep your brain in the best shape for learning. It's also important not to drink a huge amount of water all at once. Gulping down a whole liter in one go can make you feel uncomfortable and won't hydrate you effectively. Your body can only absorb so much water at a time. The secret is to sip, sip, sip throughout the day. Keep a reusable water bottle on your desk as a visual reminder. Every time you glance at it, take a small sip. This steady supply is much better for your brain than a sudden flood. Consistent small sips are the key to all-day brain power. Let's put this all together into a simple plan you can use every day. Think of it as your study hydration schedule. It's easy to follow and will help you build a brilliant habit. Upon waking, start with 1 big glass of water to rehydrate after sleep. Before you start studying, have another glass of water about 30 minutes before you begin. During your study session, for every hour of study, take a 5-minute break and have half a glass of water. After you finish studying, reward your hard-working brain with 1 final glass of water to help it rest and remember. You can even match your drinks to what your brain is doing. If you need to feel calm before a big test, a warm, caffeine-free chamomile tea is perfect. If you need to be super focused for a tough maths problem, a glass of cool water with a sprig of peppermint or a slice of lemon can make you feel alert and refreshed. If you're doing something creative like writing a story or painting, a fruit-infused water can feel like a fun, inspiring treat. And for recovery after a long study session, plain, simple water is always the best choice to help your brain relax. Here is a list of brain-friendly fluids to keep in mind. The super sips are water the champion, water with fruit or mint, coconut water in small amounts as it has natural sugars, and caffeine-free herbal teas like peppermint, ginger, or chamomile. The brain baddies to avoid are fizzy drinks, energy drinks, fruit squash with added sugar, and too much coffee or caffeinated tea. Making the right choices can be the difference between a frustrating study session and a super successful one. Your brain will thank you for choosing the good stuff. So, the big takeaway is this: smart sipping is a secret weapon for better studying. Just like an athlete needs water to perform their best in a race, you need water to perform your best in your studies. By drinking the right things at the right times, you are giving your brain the exact fuel it needs to focus, learn, and remember. So grab your water bottle, make hydration your new study buddy, and get ready to unlock your full brain power. You've got this. Stay hydrated, and you'll be amazed at what you can achieve.